Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, guess what we have? Today we have a really different video for you guys. So we're deciding to do some random stuff and we really like this kind of, it's not a podcast, but kind of podcast stuff
A
where
chat.
we,
A
a
chat.
chat, yeah, a chat, where we discuss stuff, we tell stories about ourselves, we ask questions, and then we put it out there. Today, the so you're gonna read the question.
I can read the question if you would like me to read the question.
Please.
If you haven't noticed, Eliza doesn't like doing these intros. And I always feel like I'm talking too much because I talk so much more than you.
I could try.
You do. You get very
Oh
shy.
no.
And then I feel like sometimes I overtalk you and then I feel like an asshole.
No. And sometimes I think that I overtalk.
So, the question for today, for this video, for this section, for this blah 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 blah, is
Yeah.
what show made you appreciate women? Now, these questions that we ask are directed at each other, but it's also directed at you guys.
Yes.
So, please, in the comments, let us know what shows made you appreciate women. And I don't mean appreciate women in a gay way. I mean appreciate women as a whole, as like, you know, whatever. Whatever
And also
rocks your
in a
boat.
gay way.
Yeah. So, in this context, we're talking about shows when we were younger, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So,
So, do you
after
want me to start?
Yeah, of course. I asked the question, bitch.
You motherfucker. Okay, so first of all, when I watched this show, wait. So there's a bunch of shows that I watch along the time. But I will say like the first like girl on girl show that I watched was called The South of Nowhere.
Yes.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
when
yes,
you
yes.
were talking, my brain just went, "Oh yeah, that's a good thought." I watched South of Nowhere when I was.
See? And when any time that I ask about that, nobody just they'll tell me something about that. I was like, how did you don't know about that show?
Yeah.
For me, it was super whoa.
But there was nothing out then back.
I
No, there
mean,
wasn't. There wasn't anything gay like that out back then, other than L World. L World.
the
L
L word,
World.
the show.
And especially
The,
when it was targeted actually at teenagers, at high schoolers. We had nothing
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, the L word was the base for every single fucking lesbian shit that was happened later on. Like,
No, Xena was. Xena was.
oh,
Xena was
nice.
the
Sin is the
OG.
base. Sin, oh, it's true. Sin is the base.
But Xena is a whole different topic, guys, so we'll discuss that
We need
in
an
in
yes.
a different video.
Cena deserve a proper video
Yes.
alone. So if you're a fan of Cena, we recommend you to subscribe so we can talk about that. Um, so yeah, the show that I watched, I probably was like what 6 or 7. Imagine I was super fucking young.
Fucking hell, I forget you're a baby.
Yeah, I was a fucking baby.
I forget you're
Uh,
so much younger than me.
Not so much younger.
About
A
6 years
few.
difference.
What? No,
I'm 31.
and I'm 28.
Oh, okay, it's not that much.
See, this is
You
what?
just make me feel like an old lady.
No. I mean, I watched it on when it was on MTV,
Mm.
and it was on English.
See, I watched it on YouTube.
On YouTube. Okay,
Yeah,
so
well,
at the
it was
time,
American. That was the only way I could watch it.
exactly, and it was yeah, and the fact that well, I guess probably when I was that age, or rather, I didn't have a computer at my home, or I haven't had the access to it
Mm.
because I was way too young. and the only thing that I had access to was the TV.
Yeah.
Because it was in English, nobody knew what it meant. Because
Yeah, but you did. So did you have it with subtitles or did you just watch it with
I
English?
probably just watched it on English.
And you didn't even understand English then.
I didn't even understand
She
English back
understood
then.
gay though.
Exactly. I said, okay, yes. So when I watched that, like I said, I was like in between 5 or 6 or 6 or 7, something around. And I remember, oh my god, I have the fucking like this scene on my head of what it was happening when I watched the show. That was it was a morning, really early in the morning. The I was getting ready for school. I got my uniform and everything, and my mom was combing my hair.
Why? Your mum was combing your hair while you were watching a gay show.
Oh my god! And
Oh,
I will wake up so early
yeah.
to watch the show. Tell my mom was combing my hair, and ev- I don't know. She would go outside the room, and I will play the it was on MTV, and I will watch it. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. What the fuck? Like, it's a blonde girl. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, and then I remember, and I remember that I just watched it because I thought that the girl was pretty.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And the actress, her name is Gabrielle something.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, and blah, 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 in my head, right?
Yeah.
So I watch it, and then the gay scene happened. I was like, oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that? And so yeah, I think that that
Light
was
bulb.
like it was a whole new word for me. So yeah, and but yeah, I think that was the first ever
I was
show
quite
before.
shocked though how forward thinking they were. They actually showed the kiss and they actually showed the hinting of the sex scene. Whereas a lot of other shows, even after that, they were like kisses no.
Blur it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, oh look, blood. And you're like,
Ooh, but
fuck you.
like, bitch, I wanna watch that.
That was the whole point. I was here.
Yes. Fuck your fucking show. I just wanna watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the fact the for their bed scene, I mean the sex scene for them,
Yeah.
the actresses said that the only shit that they were doing was this with their hands. Have you seen anything of behind the scene for
No,
that?
I haven't. I didn't even know there was anything.
Okay, so when I was so bitch, once I got access to internet,
Yeah.
I would probably was let's say 12, no, probably older than that. Let's say 15, 14, around that age that I remember, of course.
Yeah.
And then I searched for it on the internet and was like, oh my god, I can watch everything, and now with subtitles.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the reasons why now I learn English.
Just so you
Like,
can understand.
yes, all the gay shit. um, and the behind the scenes was them saying how dumb it was for them.
Yeah.
I mean, the actress is saying that why the fucking show was just them doing this on this, like her hands were doing this. They wasn't even touching each other.
Yeah, well,
It was
that's
just,
that's obviously how else are you gonna do a scene like that?
but in the fact that the fucking boy and girl were having a hardcore fucking scene.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That's
come
the
on, it's
fact that we're
always a
like,
fucking same though, isn't it?
exactly. And for even for them back in time was like, oh my god, this is so stupid.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, it
like with
was like,
Teresa and not Mariah. Oh, what's that show?
Ooh, the youngless and the reckless.
Yes. It's like
Mm,
that. They had such a build up to their sex scene, and it was just brushed over.
nothing.
And
Nothing.
even now, their sex scenes are brushed over. And yet, the first proper
They're just
sex,
in the bed with the blankets over here.
yeah, like, oh look, there's a shoulder.
And they was like, I want to
But
be sexy
then,
today.
like, one of the first scenes I saw of Mariah was her and
Banging a
Devon
guy.
on the stairs having full on sex, and all you can hear is Mariah moaning her heart
Oh
out. And I'm just
my
like, God,
god.
that was hot. Then you don't see shit.
Oh my god. So see, why they didn't even show us that or give
I
us
know.
that on that
Oh
show
no.
for the gay shit?
Yeah. But see, I think now that you know the internet and YouTube and everything, we have more access to shows. When I
Definitely.
was younger, what I watched wasn't really gay, but
Hmm.
then I appreciated seeing kick-ass females
Definitely.
just doing their normal thing, and I thought, fucking hell, that's inspiring. It's like, do you know Stargate?
Stargate, yes.
Samantha Tappin.
Wait, maybe
No,
by the name?
Amanda Tappin, Sam Carter. Carter is the character. And then that was the first time I actually seen, other than
Oh, I know
Xena,
who she is.
yeah, that was the first time I saw a female that could kick ass with the boys, hang out with the boys. There was no fucking love interest bullshit with the boys, other than a bit of a hint with the main guy.
Yeah.
Um, but that wasn't the story. And she like carried her own story, she carried her own everything, and she was just like, but it wasn't over the top. Like, look at this woman. It was just normal. And that
Yeah.
was the first time I was just like, fucking hell, that's amazing. I can just be whoever the fuck I want to be. Because she's
Yeah.
doing that. I'm just going to be me. You know, my little tomboy self. She's doing it. Why can't I do it? You know. And then, you know, like, Special Victims Unit.
Special.
Um, the main actress in that. Like because these were shows I would watch with my mom and my dad.
Oh my. Oh yes.
You know,
What's
yeah.
her name?
So these,
Mariska. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So these were shows I would watch with my mom and dad. It wasn't stuff I would watch. And then it was like you saw these women and you were just like, fucking hell, they're kick ass. No,
Exactly. Which happens the same with Cena.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then did you ever watch CSI?
Oh, oh my god. Yes and
Yeah.
yes, please. Yes.
And the women in those, I was just like fucking, you know, gob. And then I started Star Trek Voyager.
Uh huh.
The main one, Bella Torres. Now think angry, pissed off, short, hot alien lady.
Oh.
Like she's half, she's human, but she's Klingon. So she's half Klingon, she's half human. The
Yeah.
Klingon is the aggression, like warrior kind of thing. And it was just like, and then you had Jane, the main captain of the ship, was a woman, and you
Yeah.
watch these two, and they were just like kick-ass women, just holding their own, and you were just like, fucking hell, this is good. And it wasn't to do with anything with gay or sexuality.
Oh
It
yeah,
was just
definitely.
having those role models.
Yeah. Okay. About that kind of stuff, the show that I watched, and it was a cartoon.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
Avatar. The something of
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
yes,
Ah, see, I've not
yes.
watched that. I watched the shit. I watched the shit movie.
Oh no, 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 not
Yeah,
the movie,
yeah, I know.
the
Yeah,
cartoon.
no, don't stab me, people. Please don't stab me. Yeah, I know what
But
you're on about.
Katara on that
Yeah.
show, oh my god, that was like, oh my god, she's such a badass, and
Mm,
I love her. Like I will say, like even like a crush, like oh my god, I have a crush on that fucking cartoon.
yeah.
It
But
was
then
like real.
it's always nice when they're their own characters and they're not just a love interest. They're not there
Exactly,
just for his eye candy.
exactly. And what I like is like you can relate, not. like you said, not on the sexual or the orientation or anything like that, but on the personality,
Yeah,
on the dressing code and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, this is cool. I will one day I will love to dress that way or stuff like that.
yeah.
To be
But,
myself.
but then I think Carmilla was probably the the original first proper gay series I watched.
Ooh, Carmilla.
Yeah, well, that was 2014. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think that was a proper gay series I got into. I first season binged like crazy. I binged the first season, and then the second season came out, and then I kind of watched a few episodes of it, and then I kind of stopped because I just didn't want to finish it.
Hmm.
I wanted to wait until it was out, and then I waited until like the third season came out, and then I binged the rest of it.
Have you watched the movie?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Oh, we watch
Um,
it, right? Yeah.
well, yeah, we watched part of it.
Yeah.
And then Lost Girl was another one that I watched.
Oh,
Lost
yeah.
Girl
I
was
remember
very
watching.
good.
Yeah. How old you were when you watched it? Because every single show that I watch, I mean,
Lost Girl was before. No, Lost Girl was before. I haven't finished Lost Girl. I haven't finished the last season because I know it went a bit shit and I didn't want to watch it.
oh
So
my God, there's a new Lost Girl.
no, the last season of Lost Girl.
Oh.
Because it went a bit shit. I know it went a bit shit. But that was 2010. That came out. So that was 14 years ago. So I was, what, 18? If that's maths, if I can do maths. 17, 18. But um, the thing that made me question
Mhm.
was I got a video game called Mass Effect 2.
Mhm.
And I got it on the, I think I got it on the PC. And then, because I liked it so much, I then got it on the console. And then I couldn't fucking, it pissing me off. So then I went back to the PC.
Yeah.
But then, it was so funny because so you can romance, it's a sci-fi futuristic planet thing. Like, you're a badass and you're like saving the world and saving the galaxy, and and you can romance people. So you can
Yeah.
romance people on your crew and you're the captain. And without a second thought, no think, nothing involved, I just did it automatically, didn't think about it, immediately romanced the blue alien woman. But she wasn't really she wasn't a woman, she was, they had no genders, they were just all, but they looked
With
like
the redhead, with the red hair.
no, she was blue, she all blue.
No, I mean the blue alien with the redhead girl.
No, they didn't have red head.
Yes, they
Um,
do.
Lara. She didn't have
I
red
mean,
head.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. No, I don't know what the fuck you're on about then. So Lara Disoni, um, immediately, like, right, she's cute. Immediately romanced her. Didn't think about the fact that I was romancing unquote a female. Because okay, yeah, the aliens that don't, she's not classed as female, but she looks like a female.
I mean, she has boobs, of course.
She has boobs, yeah, and everything else. So, so, so I immediately romanced her. Didn't fucking think anything of it, and then had scenes like girl on girl scenes. Didn't think anything of it. That was, to me, that's normal. That was normal. I didn't question it.
Yeah.
Did nothing. And then it was after I played it, and then I then got the first game.
Uh huh.
To them, I wanted to romance her again. So you could romance her in the first game, save that file, and then carry on the romance from the first game to the second game. And then they released the third game. So you could carry the romance out through 3 games.
Ooh,
And that's what I
nice.
did. And then I was just like... And then I kind of actually thought about it. And I thought, like, people were like, oh, do you like boys? Do you not like boys? And I'm just like,
Mm.
boys are boys, And then it kind of twigged that I was like, oh, maybe I'm a bit gay. But then I didn't really think about it. It was just what, yeah, it was just what it was. I never
It was
really thought
nature.
about it. Yeah.
It
So
was
my
nature. Yeah.
my first four, mine was a game. Mine was a game that made me think um, maybe I'm not so straight as I think I was.
Yeah.
When did that come out? Mass Effect 2 um, came out 2010. It's the same time as Lost Girl.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I,
So see the fact that okay, so and now we can navigate a little bit on the fact that the difference on you and I is that you being on the Europe,
yeah,
you have access quicker to stuff than I was.
yes.
Because
But it depends if it
for
was America, because America, no, I was
oh
probably
no, yeah,
probably
obviously,
the
yeah.
same amount of time you got stuff from America, I got stuff from America.
Just no, I don't think so. Or probably yes. Because I remember having my own computer on my room,
Yeah,
2009.
it took me. I used to nick my brother's computer. But no, I think I got a computer quite. So we had a shared computer downstairs, and I used to hog the shit out of that to the point that I was pissing everyone off because I was hogging it. Then my brother
Oh,
got his own PC, and then I think I got my own PC for Christmas.
mm,
But then I would nick my brother's computer to play on his games because his games were like subscriptions and stuff. So
yeah.
I was like, right, log me in, Craig, log me in. And then he's like, fuck off, I've got work. I was like, log me in quickly, quickly. And then I'd play for a couple of hours while he was at work.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I have the first computer at my home in that case, probably in 2009 or 2008, because I remember having like a fun account for Glee. Oh, fucking
fucking,
Facebook.
fucking Glee.
Fucking Glee for Naya
Facebook.
Rivera.
It was MySpace. What are you on about? Did you not have MySpace?
I never, no, because MySpace was never a thing here in South America. What it was a thing, I don't know if it was in the whole South America or only on Peru,
Yeah.
but the high five. That was the name of the
See, I
page.
remember AOL and then
LOL.
MySpace. AOL.
Oh no, I've never had that.
No, well, God, I feel old. Um, but then did your computer have like the big monitor and the big like
Obviously, with a
yeah,
huge butt.
obviously.
Yes, obviously. I even got one of the computers where you have to put the box was sideways.
Yeah, yes, yes.
See, so it's really old.
But it's quite funny though. As soon as we got access to internet and computers, how much we managed to then
Fine.
find because when I in school and stuff, it wasn't discussed.
Yeah,
Wasn't
never. And
discussed.
me being part of being a fucking Catholic, a religious fucking school,
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah, well, my primary school was a church school,
Let's see.
so
Yeah.
it wasn't discussed. Hell,
Yeah.
in my secondary school, it wasn't discussed. We had
Yeah.
maybe one person that was outwardly gay, and then or two people outwardly gay, and everyone else was just. But then that's why we're so lucky that these people do, like All My Children. Do you know that one?
All my children.
All My Children was a soap, American soap, daytime one, and they had the first storyline that actually had a gay storyline, and it
Mm.
was about Bianca, and she came out as gay. Fucking
Bianca
like
and Marisa.
2002 was when it came out.
Oh my god! I just found the keys.
And yeah, and I was like, that was a first.
Bianca and Reese.
Yeah, and then that was like the first it's there's so many shows now. We are lucky. okay, yeah, we don't have our
What we
shows.
want,
Well,
but
our shows get cancelled every 5 fucking seconds. But
they fucking kill us everywhere.
yeah, let's be honest though. Even normal non-shows get cancelled every fucking 5 seconds now.
Yeah,
It is
now
what it
yeah.
is. Um. So yeah, and it's like these these people that actually spent the time. And the thing is though, back then this was when that no 2000 was the original Bianca storyline. Um,
But you saw it way later than that.
yes,
Yeah.
when it what 12 years ago now is when they started uploading it on YouTube. So probably 8 years ago. Um, but literally, these were that so old they were on VHS and they weren't saved. So someone's gone back and all the effort
To record it and
of
put it on.
record the scenes and upload the queer storylines,
Damn, bitch.
which I find is fucking outstanding. But that was so 2002. 2000 was the first time we had a queer storyline in American TV, and
Mm.
then the first kiss was like not too long after that. But then it's like last year or the year before was the first time in no, last year was the first queer uh, women wedding in New Zealand on national TV.
Oh yes.
How fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous is that?
Wow. Oh no. Well, if you want to say how ridiculous it is, like even here in Peru, Peru for being South America have obviously you cannot compare Peruvian TV with, for example, Brazilian
No,
or
it's different.
Argentinian,
Yeah.
but they are kind of there, and the fact that they have never had any queer or gay by women loving women storyline is like so nuts to me. Like so, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like
it's still. Do you remember a Brazilian show where she was married?
yes, I know.
She
Happy
married
ending.
that photographer, Clarence or something was a shit
Oof,
name.
yes, Clarissa,
Was a shit
Marissa.
name or something.
Oof, Tina Mueller. Oh my god, I'm a huge fan of Tina Mueller.
But then that whole
The kiss,
series,
the kiss, the only kiss that they had
yeah, well
was on the
they had
wedding.
maybe 2 kisses. So literally they got married, they got engaged, everything, and all we saw was 2 kisses.
Two fucking kisses, and then the kisses were like,
Yeah. But those actresses did such an outstanding job of
yes,
building that chemistry and that tension and that
Whoa.
I'm eating you with my eyes but I'm not touching you. Like,
Yes. Oh my god.
and then it just, and that wasn't too long ago. And then, God forbid you show lesbian. But then, saying that, it's not a show, but movies, 2 movies. Let me see when they came out. It's Fingersmith.
Oh my
It
god.
wasn't a movie.
95, 95, isn't it?
No, 2005. Fingersmith was 2005.
Venus, man. But was really
Velvet. What was the
right
other one?
and way before.
Velvet. What was the other one?
Velvet, yes.
What was the other
Me.
one called? It was
Oh,
Velvet
was
something.
Velvet Love?
But then that Fingersmith, when that came out, and that was British. Thank you, England. You're not
it's true.
completely shit. That when that came out, and they actually showed the amount that they showed, was like, you're fucking joking.
Yes, it was
joking.
like, oh my god, what the fuck?
And then they're like, and then they showed that, and then you were just like, and then we kind of reverted back, didn't we? We hardly then started showing anything again even after we saw that, and it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now, now that I remember,
Tipping the velvet.
tipping the velvet.
That was
Tipping.
2002.
Oh yeah.
That was before. That was before Fingersmith. But then that
Oh, oh.
they were both books by a lesbian.
Sarah Waters, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Sally Watkins or something.
Sarah
No, you were
Waters.
right. Sally Waters.
Yeah.
Um, oh God, you saw a lot in Tipping the Velvet. Like you
I
saw a
never
lot.
watched it, but I know about it.
You don't. You've not watched it.
Probably haven't watched it,
There's
but I know
there's
about it.
there's there's a
Oh,
lot.
oh,
We might have to watch that. But
yes,
yeah, I think when we were growing up, because there wasn't as much queer content, we got our back to the question. We got our appreciation of women from just finally watching
yeah,
women in the 90s being kick-ass, just
yeah.
being smart kick-ass women that didn't have to walk around in a dress and didn't have to be all pretty and all, you know,
Fan supers, yeah.
shitloads of makeup, just normal women.
Breaking the stereotype,
Yeah, yeah. And then they just set the stone for,
whatever will come next.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I love that. Yeah, yeah.
so it was just
And you know, for me in South America, we had a show. Well, it wasn't a show. It was soap opera,
yeah,
telenovela, called Las Aparicio, which is the Aparicio, so
yeah.
last name. That was like the first big South American with a gay story in it.
Was it cops?
No,
Ah, see, I'm
it,
thinking another one where they're cops and a forensic scientist.
scientist.
But that I think
Mm,
that was Spanish or Portuguese.
oh, probably.
Not Portuguese, Portugal.
Oh, I haven't watched anything from Portugal. I've watched Brazilian stuff,
I forget that
but
that's called.
the one that the La Aparicio, that one, it was like super whoa for me because I watched it when I was in high school. Like I was probably what 16 or 17 probably, and it was like, oh my god, this is the first time that I ever watched something like that on TV,
Yeah,
and being like so open, talking about, well, it wasn't only about gay stuff. It was more about a throuple, a something. So they started to be as a throuple, then it ended up being way more towards uh, gay, only lesbian
yeah.
stuff, which I appreciated a lot. The sex scenes was super, like super light, of course, but
Mm.
then I love that the actresses wanted it to make a movie with the same storyline, with the same
Oh, was it
actresses.
like the 1960s one? No,
No, no,
I'm thinking
no.
something else.
No, that's a Spanish one. That's
Yeah,
definitely a
sorry.
Spanish
Yeah,
one. That's the spin-off that you were talking about. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I still need to watch that.
yeah. We need to watch that.
Yeah.
And and on the movie, oh my god, to yeah, I mean to watch them actually having something other than just this
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, yes, finally something that we have been craving so long. Because the movie probably came out like years later,
You'll have to link. You'll have to send me that.
5 years later.
Pepper and Sylvia. Do you know that those?
Yeah, the Chilean ones.
Yeah. Oh, there's Chilean. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. You all sound the same to me.
No, oh no no no! Sorry, Pepe and Sylvia. They're Spanish.
Spanish. Okay.
Spanish. Yeah, it's Spanish.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a really good one. The
And then of
the
course
police ones. Yeah.
Death.
And I remember watching that on YouTube as well.
But then I find it's like the 100. Do you know what the 100 is? Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Sorry
my
for the
kids so
trauma,
hard.
guys. So the 100 was
A
they
sci-fi
were
show.
saying like that was the first time they had a main character that was bisexual.
This bullshit.
And I was like, I'm sorry, it's taken you this long to have a bisexual fucking main character?
Yeah, imagine. Oh my god. And that was what 2000. Let's Google it. The 100. Oh, the 1000.
But then they did 2014.
14. Yeah.
But then she didn't start off bi. She ended up buying like the second season, didn't she?
Third
Third
season.
season.
So we have to eat three fucking seasons, two whole fucking seasons to finally get to Car being, oh my god, she might be into Alexa.
Yeah.
And once more, they kill us.
Yeah, but that was the
The,
tipping point. That one was.
it was a very traumatic
That was the
killing.
tipping point. That was when the gays were like, "We've had enough of this shit."
Bitch, oh my god, that was the point where I saw a fandom
Yeah,
wanting to cancel a series
yeah. That was when
so
a
bad.
fandom finally said, "Right, we have some power here. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you."
and they probably did lose like a bunch.
Yeah, but they still. How many other seasons did they have after that? Didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't give a
know they have
fuck.
like four more seasons, probably.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
went. It
seven
went
seasons.
for 6 seasons total.
Seven seasons in total.
Was it? Oh yeah, seven.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah,
then Camilla web series wise was like the first time we had a proper web series, and then it went quiet for a bit, and then I
it's
don't know.
true.
I don't think it went too quiet, but I think we didn't have anything that popped so much. Because
Oh
Pontresson
yeah,
was still going at the same time Camilla was.
yeah. So actually, yes, and for me, Carmilla was the first web series that I watched.
Yeah,
Queer web series, of course.
yeah.
And when I finished watching that, I I got linked to the stripper,
Yes, I did too. I did too.
and I was like, oh, what is this? I got
And
interested
then the
into it.
trailer for Stupid Wife came out with this after the stripper. I watched the trailer and thought,
What?
that looks
For
interesting.
Super Wife?
Yeah, the trailer for Stupid Wife came out. Not it came out a while after Stripper, but when I watched the Stripper,
Oh,
I followed them. I followed Pontresson because I was like, oh, they make gay content. Fucking
yeah.
hell. And then, which was a
They made
shock.
a yeah. Then they made another weird show that I didn't like, and I was like, yeah, I don't like it.
Well,
This is first.
I didn't even try it to be honest. I didn't care. And then the Stupid Wife trailer came out. I was like, oh, that looks good. And then I like favorited it, and I was like, I'll get back to that at some point. And then I didn't for ages.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But yeah. There's just so many shows now, and I think we've moved in the right direction with the representation we have in web series and in main shows, because the fact that we're still hitting first on like the first weddings in a country, the first like marriage in a country, the first kiss in a country, and you're thinking, why is this shit
What? Yeah,
still
it's still
happening?
happening.
Why
Yeah,
is it still happening? It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
exactly. Like what?
No, it doesn't make any sense. But
Oh,
yeah,
but yeah. Sorry, no,
no,
continue,
you
continue.
go, you go.
Uh, I think. But do you watch The L Word?
Not really.
Okay, for me, The L Word was like, oh my god, yes, 100%, I am.
I watched clips. I didn't watch whole episodes.
And again, this shit was in English.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first time that I watched it, I was also
And it
like
was
seven
fucking
or eight.
American. It was American.
Yes.
No offense to any Americans that watch this, you guys are so fucking stidgy now.
Stitchy. What's a stitchy?
Stidgy, well, that's not really the correct word. You're so prudish now about gays being on your
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
Whereas you pioneered one of the gayest shows ever. And then, like, Queer as Folk.
Yeah.
Like, you pioneered two of the queerest shows, and then you've just digressed backwards.
Which is, it is a nonsense shit.
It does. It's politics. It's all politics in America. It's all
Mm,
politics,
yeah.
and we're not gonna touch that with a fucking broomstick, right,
Yeah.
guys? We've waffled enough. Please do let us know which shows you watched when you were growing up. That kind of you're like fucking hell, gobble gobble gobble. That would be
Yeah.
really good. Even if it's not queer, if it
Something that
make
make you realize or make you say, "Oh my God, okay,
or made you
women."
comfortable in your own skins because you weren't the normal girly girl or the normal or you know made you have your own opinions really.
Exactly, exactly.
So on that note, guys, we're going to stop. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this. You enjoyed this?
I love it. I loved it.
Yes. So hopefully we can do this more. And if anyone wants to randomly appear, we wouldn't say no to having guests.
Oh my God, I would love
Yeah,
that, guys.
we
If
would
you
love
ever
that.
wanna,
So
you're
it,
welcome.
yeah. So please do let us know. And yeah, this. We'll carry on with this, guys, and we'll have more questions, more discussions, and essentially, we just want to have chats. We want to have
Yes,
chats with each other, and we want to have chats with you guys.
and also connect with people.
Yeah, yeah, you know. So that's the amazing thing about the internet now. We can connect
Yeah.
to people from all over the world. So we shall see you fuckers for the next one.
Bye.